Hi guys. So today we are doing a little bit of budgeting. It is very important for you guys to get into the habit of budgeting. It is important generally, but particularly to you guys in design. You need to get into this habit, at least we think. Reason being, sometimes you are required to buy materials for your projects that you do in different subjects, in particular in product, unlike in ECP or maybe even other departments as well. After you uh, go beyond ECP, every now and then the other lecturers will expect you to buy some materials and all that. So it's very important to bear that in mind. It might not happen this year because you guys get everything provided for you, but this is a very valuable thing that you can use for personal consumption and to prepare you to navigate your life or get into the way things are done beyond your ECP. Cool. So, budgeting. So, as a university student, definitely you get to you get to have some money either from your parents or from funding or wherever. So, it is advisable that you budget how you use your money, even for personal use. So, by definition, I tried to give a very long definition here of what budgeting is, which you can read at your own time. But briefly, a budget is a written record of the money that flows in and out of your pocket or of your whatever savings. You do this every day or every week or every month or even every year. So the choice is yours. It might be a bit tedious to do it on a daily basis, but it can happen as a daily thing. So it is necessary to budget because it is a plan that helps you to manage your money in a way that uh, best meets your personal needs and wants. I am emphasizing needs and wants because that's very important, and it ensures financial success. So then why do you need to do it in the context of you being a university student? So this slide, what it shows is an analogy of how you can look at budgeting and its impact so that you can see its value uh, to you as a university student. So, following a practical budget can help you develop better financial habits, relieve emotional stress, assist you in achieving your financial goals. So, this is what I was trying to bring across with this slide. Hopefully, it makes sense and I can give it some time to read. So, what is usually in a budget? You will have an income, which will be the money that you get from your parents, from your whatever, from funding. So that money will be your income. Then there will be expenses. Expenses would be the money that you spend, and this includes everything that you spent money on, things that you planned, and those that are unexpected. So the way you do a budget is to draw up an income and expenses side by side and keep track of this. There are several steps that you can take when you're drawing up a budget. One, set your goals. You need to estimate the income. It doesn't have to be an accurate amount. Then record what you spent. And then there will be things that you actually need and those that you want. Again, there will be things that are are necessities, but some of them can happen out of nowhere as unexpected expenses. So you need to think of stuff like that. Lastly, you need to review and evaluate either monthly or weekly or yearly. Those are the basic steps in budgeting. So how do you calculate? As I mentioned earlier, you need to estimate your income. It doesn't have to be the exact amount because it could be different every time as students. So estimate your expenses as well, similarly. And then there will be the important ones and non-important ones. Then you break it down into weekly budgets. Then you subtract your expenses from your income. So for your TYT today, I have a little task for you guys. What you need to do is these videos, I'll upload the slides that are hyperlinked so you can go on to YouTube and watch these two videos. They're talking about budget and how to do it. And having done that, you guys need to draw up your own budget, diarize your expenses and income. Do that for a week that's coming, hypothetically, but think of the money that you have access to in a week. It doesn't really matter where it comes from. So in a week, you might buy a can of Coke, you might buy a water the next day, and then some other days you might not necessarily need anything to drink. So give an estimate. You don't need to be accurate. So next week in the TYT again, I will expect these lists from each and every one of you. So I'll create a portal on Blackboard where you guys will need to upload this. That is your task for TYT in this hour, but you can continue working on it beyond today because you only need to hand it in next week. If there are any specific questions, to DM me and I will answer them in our slot. Cool. Finally, please remember to check in. The register should be running and it only runs for 30 minutes. Remember to use the browser and not the app. Cool. Cheers, guys.